Hey everyone, welcome back to Men vs. Women in Fitness. In this fourth episode, we're diving into the hot topic of muscle gain and the rate differences between men and women. Ever wondered why it seems like men bulk up faster than women? We're here to break down the science behind these differences and uncover the real reasons why muscle gain can vary between both the genders. Now let's get into it. If you're excited to learn more about these fitness insights, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's get into it. Muscle gain is a goal many of us have, but did you know that the rate at which men and women build muscle can be quite different? This is mainly due to the differences in the starting point, hormones, muscle fiber types, and how our bodies respond to training. So let's break down these key factors that explain why muscle gain varies between both the sexes. First up, hormones. Testosterone is the primary male sex hormone and a big player when it comes to muscle growth. Men have much higher levels of testosterone, mostly 10 to 15 times than what women have, which means they can promote higher muscle protein synthesis, and this is why men often have quicker and more significant muscle growth. Testosterone is like the muscle building hormone. It helps in muscle hypertrophy or growth by stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Since men have more testosterone, they can build much faster and more efficiently than women. Now let's talk about estrogen, the primary sex female hormone. While estrogen does play a role in muscle recovery, its direct contribution to muscle building is a bit conflicted. It helps with muscle repair after workouts, but doesn't directly impact muscle growth the way testosterone does. This hormone difference is one of the reasons why women might gain muscle at a relatively slower rate. But interestingly, some evidence has showed that if you look at muscle growth in percentage terms, the rate of growth in men and women is similar. Next, we have muscle fibers. Men and women have different muscle fiber composition, which can affect how they build muscle. Men generally have a higher percentage of type 2 or fast twitch muscle fibers, and these fibers are great for explosive strength. They're larger and grow faster when you lift weights or do resistance training. Women, on the other hand, tend to have more type 1 or slow twitch muscle fibers, and these fibers are more endurance oriented and less likely to grow in size as quickly as fast twitch fibers. Now let's talk about how men and women respond to training. Resistance training is essential for muscle growth, but the rate at which men and women adapt can be quite different. Men often experience rapid initial gains in strength and muscle mass thanks to their higher levels of muscle protein synthesis. This means they can see quicker results, especially when they first start lifting weights. Also, since they have more muscle before starting training in the first place, they also have better strength levels, which leads to even faster future gains. However, women, on the other hand, may experience slower but more consistent progress over time. They often benefit from longer-term approach to muscle development. Women also respond better to lower body training compared to upper body training, which, while this difference isn't huge, it can be noticeable in terms of growth and development in future. So what's the bottom line? Both men and women can achieve impressive muscle gains through resistance training, but the rate and the nature of this growth can differ. Hormonal differences, muscle fiber composition, and training responses all play a role in these disparities. By understanding these factors, you can set realistic expectations and tailor your fitness program to your needs. Remember, it's not just about how fast you can gain muscle, but how you approach your journey in long term. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Men vs. Women in Fitness. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll continue exploring more differences between men and women in fitness, so stay tuned. See you next time.